Colors are everywhere. They reflect in the clothes we wear, in the blanket that covers us when we sleep, in the paint on our houses, and on the cars we drive. They inexplicably affect our moods, and thus we create spaces to imbibe those moods into our overall being. Similarly, we wear clothing of certain colors to say something about ourselves. We wear bright colors when we're happy and solemn clothing at funerals. Professions have adopted colors to symbolize their vocations depending on their nature.
Lawyers prefer black. Naval sailors and admirals wear white. Surgeons wear aqua. Accountants will wear conservative colors, and marketers will often choose bold ones.
In the same spirit, a toy store will be brightly colored, a court of law will be sober, a palace will be colored majestically, and a house of burlesque in glaring red.
My name is Shazia Mohammed, and I'm a qualified practicing art psychotherapist. People work with colors to create moods through colors in their houses, in their offices, in their, like we talked about, restaurants, in their babies' rooms. Yeah, babies' rooms are a big one. You enter a baby room and suddenly you feel very soft and quiet because of the, pastels. I've seen very few red and purple babies' rooms, because it's the soothing sensation the pastel brings. There's nothing jarring to the senses.
There is, however, more to color than these simplistic visual implications. It transcends the mundane and embraces the metaphysical and theological, and never more so than in ancient Egypt. Color was an integral part of the substance and being of everything in life. The color of a particular object was a clue to the substance or heart of the matter.
For instance, when Amun was portrayed with blue skin, it alluded to his cosmic aspect. Osiris's green skin was a reference to his power over vegetation and to his own resurrection.
Color halls were specifically created and used for healing in ancient Egypt as well. The Greeks took this one step further and used color minerals, stones, crystals, salves, and dyes as remedies, and painted treatment sanctuaries in various shades of color. The pioneer of modern color therapy was Niels Finsen of Denmark. Following the discovery in 1877 of the bactericidal action of solar ultraviolet energy, Finsen studied the possibility of assisting the healing of wounds with visible light.
By then, physicists had discovered that light and heat exist on differing areas of the electromagnetic spectrum. In the wavelength range from a 10,000th of a millimeter to 1 millimeter, radiation turns from the ultraviolet form to the visible and then finally to what we know as infrared. Finsen further researched that ultraviolet radiation further aggravated smallpox lesions, so he filtered it out. The leftover red light sped healing in recovering smallpox victims. Subsequently, Finsen used ultraviolet radiation to heal tuberculosis lesions, and he had enough success in that area to win the Nobel Prize.
He subsequently used red light to inhibit the formation of smallpox scars and, in 1896, founded a Light Institute, now the Finsen Institute of Copenhagen, for phototreatment of tuberculosis. In 1932, Girard and Hesse, two Californian psychologists, scientifically established that blue light has a calming effect and red a stimulating power on human beings. The underlying scientific theory is that the spectrum of light contains 7 basic colors: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red.
There are few basic things that one needs to know about color. It really affects us whether we like to admit it or not. We all know about primary colors and secondary colors. We know that red stands for danger and blue stands for spirituality. Green and oranges stand for nature.
Each of these colors and their infinite subvarieties produce invisible vibrations that affect human beings. If you find the yellow in your bathroom soothing, it's the vibrations emitted from that color that create a state of wellness and relaxation.